roleplays and stuff, but I didn't know if I want to do a roleplay as my first video. No offense if you've done that, but yeah. First, I'll just talk about this book. The Woman on the Ledge. The Woman on the Ledge, the Woman on the Ledge, the Woman on the Ledge. This was such a good book. My mum, my mum got me this for Christmas, and I finished it in literally like a couple of days. It was just 1 week after Christmas where I literally just was reading. I finished 2 books in like 3 days. But yeah, this was a really good read. I don't know what I rated on Goodreads. Like I love Goodreads. I rate all the books I read on Goodreads. I think I rated it a 5. Yeah, it was. I'll just read the blurb because I can't really describe what it's about. Obsession, intrigue, and revenge. A woman falls from her London bank's 25th floor roof terrace. You're arrested for her murder. You tell the police that you only met the victim the previous night at your office party. She was threatening to jump from the roof, but you talked her down. You've got nothing to do with the tragedy. You're clearly being framed. So why do the police keep picking holes in your story? Even your lawyer doesn't seem to believe you. It soon becomes obvious they are keeping secrets. But who are you trying to protect, and why? There's some really good plot twists in it. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. Check it out if you're into like thrillers, whodunits, those sorts of things. They're literally my favourite type of book. I realised I said threatening instead of threatening, and that was probably not very nice to hear. Another book I've got, which I read the first one, The Housemaid, in literally one night. I was obsessed with it, like it was literally the best book I've ever read, one of the best books I've ever read. By Frida McFadden. So yeah, the first one's The Housemaid, and then I got The Housemaid's Secret, which is the sequel. Yeah. This one is about. It's a thriller as well. I'm just gonna read you the blurb again. It's hard to find an employee who doesn't ask too many questions about my past. So I thank my lucky stars that Douglas Garrick and his wife miraculously give me a job, cleaning their stunning penthouse with views across the city and preparing fancy meals in their shiny kitchen. I can work here for a while, stay quiet until I get what I want. It's almost perfect, but I still haven't met Mrs. Garrick or seen inside the guest bedroom. I'm sure I hear her crying. I know her spots of blood around the neck of her white nightgowns when I'm doing laundry. And one day I can't help but knock on the door. When it gently swings open, what I see inside changes everything. Douglas Garrick has done wrong. He's going to pay. It's simply a question of how far I'm willing to go. But this one, I think I rate this one a 4 on Goodreads. Either a 4 or 5. I think I might put a 5 actually. I only say this because it was a really, really good read. Like, don't get me wrong, like I loved this book. But because the first one was just so good, I could kind of predict what happened in this one. Like, I didn't predict all of it, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen, like, start to finish. There were still some really good plot twists. But the first one kind of set the precedent for me, and then I kind of knew what was going to happen. But, like, don't get me wrong, it was a great book. But yeah, this one, definitely recommend if you're into thrillers, you've done it. This one is really a whodunit, but yeah. The Housemaids. there's two books that I've recently read that I would definitely recommend. They're really, really good. This isn't sponsored or anything, like obviously not, like this is my first video or ASMR, I don't know. But yeah. And I guess I'll just tell you some things about me. Because maybe you're interested in my life, maybe you just want to hear me whisper, maybe you're like, what the heck is she talking about? But yeah. So, my name's Ella. I'm currently studying in Liverpool. I'm studying law with Spanish, and in September/October I'm going to be doing a year abroad in Spain, which is super exciting. I'm nervous for it as well, especially since like not a lot of it's planned yet. But yeah, that should be really exciting. Like, I literally love speaking Spanish. The last year, me and my family went to the Tangier in Morocco, and not a lot of people speak English there. I don't think they really speak English at all there, and so you can't just rely on people to know the language to get around. And so I basically carried the family trip. My sister helped as well because she's learned some Spanish in GCSE. But yeah, I basically carried the whole trip and got us around because they speak Spanish and French, a bit of French, and Arabic, obviously. So yeah, I literally just love to speak Spanish. Like, I was having so much fun, like interacting with people, and like it's just so rewarding when you speak to someone in Spanish and they actually understand what you're saying. You can have like a conversation with them. But yeah, my favourite artist is The Weeknd. You can see I've got the Starboy vinyl right there. Don't be fooled. I'm not a mainstream fan, guys. Okay, I just really like the vinyl, and I think I got it in Urban Outfitters. I think my boyfriend got it from me from Urban, yeah. And I think it was a choice between Starboy and Don't FM, and I just chose Starboy. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Don't FM, but I just something about the album cover of Starboy, just love it. And then I've also got Buxy Malone there, The Great British Dream. I went to his album signing like September-ish last year, and the vinyl for it, because you could choose between like the CD or the vinyl. I chose the vinyl because the CDs they sold out. But yeah, I chose the vinyl, and they hadn't arrived at the venue in time, so instead I got a poster signed, and then the vinyl came later. The vinyl was not signed, unfortunately, but it's okay because now I've got a vinyl. I am one of those annoying people who has a vinyl and no record player, but I just love the look of them, like they're just sitting there on my shelf. I've also got Rubble from Paw Patrol. Please don't ask. Don't ask, because yeah, like me and Paw Patrol, and that's all you need to know. But yeah, I became a Weeknd fan about 2017. I went to his Legend of the Fall tour, which was either 2017 or 2018, I can't remember. But yeah, I was quite young when I went to that, so I was just at the concert. The whole family went, and my mom and my stepdad aren't even Weeknd fans, but they still came. And you just like have to like not swear and stuff. Like, it was so awkward. I mean, like obviously, like I was just like a young teenager, but like yeah. But yeah, I also went to his recent After Hours Till Dawn tour. Well, was it recent? It was in 2023. When I saw him, I saw him in Manchester, and yeah, I just love him so much, honestly. Like, he's been my favourite artist since like 2017, and we're still going strong. Abel, I love you. But yeah, also, if you're wondering, I'm chewing extra gum. EXTRA. Extra. This is Cool Breeze. This is literally best living in English. I mean, I just said that instead of embarrassing myself. But yeah. And one of the characters, Pharaoh, he's always chewing gum, and it's just really inspired me to get back into the gum chewing scene, I guess. But yeah, it's just one of those things when I see other people chewing gum, I'm like, I need to do that. Yeah, I'm actually loving this series so much. Like, it's kind of sad, kind of not sad. I mean, I won't say anything in case anyone's watching that, but yeah, I'm only on season 1, episode 12, and it's coming off Netflix, UK Netflix, the 30th, 31st of January. I think it's the 30th. And so I'm just I'm trying to like watch it all. I'm on the 12th, obviously the 12th episode, but each episode is an hour long. Like, I don't know how I've watched so much of it, to be honest. And I don't think I'm able to watch it all on Netflix. I'm just gonna have to find it on some dodgy website or something. But yeah, I feel like I've tried watching Money Heist. What other programs are there in Spanish? I mean, Money Heist, La Casa de Papel is Money Heist, but that's what it's called in Spanish. Elite. Like, I've tried these programs where they speak Spanish, but I've never really clicked with them. And this one is the first one I've actually clicked with, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's so hard to understand them, but it's really, I watch it with English subtitles and Spanish audio, and so I'm like watching the program, and you kind of like connect the dots. Like, you can hear some words that you know, but then a word that they mention that you don't know, you can see in the subtitles. You kind of like, that word means this, or I think you do actually learn a bit, and it's just good to familiarise myself with the language. Like, I've been off from uni for a while, like a month, and so my Spanish speaking and listening is not getting any better. Just sitting at home. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. That's definitely one to look out for, to watch. Even if you don't speak Spanish, like, just watch it with English audio. I'd say the one thing that throws me off about watching programs in a different language with English audio is that you can tell it's like a voiceover sort of thing, because the actors won't be saying that thing, but you'll be hearing it, and it really irritates me. But yeah, my skincare. I'm just gonna waffle on about my skincare now. I use the Aloe Soothing Night Cream by the Body Shop. I got this for Christmas. The year just gone, and the year before that by my boyfriend, because it's literally the best moisturiser ever. And that's for night, obviously. And then for day, I use this Soothing Day Cream with natural grapeseed oil. This was not my choice to use this, but it was. But my boyfriend's mum got me, like, well, mum and dad got me a massive like pack of like gift set of Nivea stuff, and this was in it. And the day cream that I was using, which is this one, the Vitamin C Moisturiser Glow Boosting Moisturiser by the Body Shop. It wasn't moisturising my skin as well as I wanted it to be. Like, parts of my nose around here was just getting really dry, and so I just decided to use this instead. I do actually use, well, I don't use it anymore, but the pink one of this, like, it's day cream, but it's got pink there. I want to say vitamin C, but the other one was vitamin C, so maybe like vitamin D, I don't know, I don't have a clue. It's, yeah, the pink one, vitamin, whatever, was literally so good for my skin. Like, I love it so much, but I don't want to pay for it because the Body Shop's expensive. So yeah, but this stuff is working really well with my skin, and I use it with this, the Q&A niacinamide facial serum. And I just put just like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, I've started putting it on my face when it's wet because apparently it absorbs the water. And I've started to wash her again. Like I'm actually being consistent with it. You wouldn't be able to tell. Um, but yeah, and instead of putting like oil on my face, whatever, for it to glide on my face, I just rub the moisturiser and the serum in while my face is wet. So it'll glide across my face like that. And then I'll have still a bit of excess on my hands, so I'll just rub it in. Because then if it's been wiped off by the gua sha. But yeah, morning night routine for you. I literally don't use any other skincare. When I was a teenager, like the start of high school, I used to use a load of skincare, and it just didn't do me any favours. And I've just found that using not a lot of stuff is the best for my skin. Everyone's different. Some people need to use like different products, a lot of products, to find a difference with their skin. But I personally find that the less I use, the better. And what works for me is not necessarily this one because I've had a few different serums. I've used a moisturising serum. I think it was the e.l.f. one. It's in like a tall, clear blue, translucent. I don't know, but that one worked really well for my skin as well. But yeah, this one's working really well. I just find that a serum with my moisturiser, it just works well for my skin. Especially this niacinamide one because it's anti-aging, brightening, oil controlling, pore minimizing, calming, and hydrating. And it works on all skin types: oily, stress, dry, sensitive, normal combination. And niacinamide, I've had niacinamide serums before and they just work really well because I have like combination skin, I have oily and dry skin, and I feel like it just works really well for both of those things. But yeah, I'm sorry you guys have had to hear me rant for 20 minutes.